Alright.
It's Crash Bandicoot!
I hope I don't get, like, completely sidelined, like, doing this. Crash Bandicoot is going to be so fun to play through. So while I'm getting everything ready over there, or on my end, have fun watching the intro cinematic. So yeah. Enjoy.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Oh, that happened. It's been so long since I last played this. Well, the first one. I've been playing the third one a lot due to time relics and all that. Yeah. So I'm planning to do this for a bit. And since these are the Crash games, it shouldn't take me that long to beat them or I'll do much with them, considering, you know. Yeah. I mean, I did do a stream when the game first came out, which was a good 2 years ago. So, there's that. But I wanted to at least do it all on stream for those who are curious and like either have a difficult time playing these games or haven't seen it or just don't know what a Crash Bandicoot is. I mean, I'm going to try and get every gem, and, well, yeah, just get every gem. Keyword is try, because I legit don't fucking remember this game at all. Like, at all. Like, I went through the trouble of memorizing the everything for Crash 3, I'm good. Like, I have Crash 2 essentially as muscle memory. But Crash 3, no, I had a buddy of mine search up a guide for that to help me find all the color gems, because I've entirely forgotten where the, how to get the yellow gem. Well, that fucked me up really hard. Like Crash 2, I have memorized back from when I used to play that as a kid, so yeah. So hopefully this stream will just, like, hopefully playing this game will just go easily. The word is hopefully, but if things go wrong, that could be fun, because I don't know Crash 1 as much as I do 2 and 3. So, death be and bound. But hey, what fun is an adventure without trouble? So, just gonna go down the jungle and just kind of enjoy the ride, because fuck it, why not? It's the afternoon, I just ate, partially drowsy. I don't think I can get all the boxes in this level yet, so I'm going to try, but I'm not gonna have any hope. But if I do, and what's up there is something like lives or something, maybe it's secret exit, I don't know. Nice. That's what it is. In case anyone's wondering, that spin right there, that's consistent. Like, that's the weirdly good thing about the Crash games, is that a lot of things are consistent, even though some things seem like, oh, it's like, oh, I shouldn't be able to do that. Well, yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that in a lot of cases, but the consistency is nice. Okay, yeah, the gem platform back there had the last 3 boxes. Okay. Yeah, that's not that bad. Let's see, now I think I don't think I'm not going to attempt to go after the relics for Crash 1 nor Crash 2 once I get to that. So that's something I don't want to have to worry about because, well, the majority of what Crash 1 is not made for the relics, considering those were introduced in 3, and really only the 3rd game needs you to get them. Like, you want the true ending for 3. I think either you need the good ending for 3, or you need or they're just bragging rights at some point. You need the relics. Like, to get all the levels, you need the relics. That's for certain. But, okay, that was my bad. But to get the best ending for the 3rd game, I think you need the relics, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm fairly certain you need either the gems, which if so, you need some of the relics, or you just need the relics. Actually, now that I think about it, you might need the relics. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. It's like I'm going on muscle memory. It's like I see a turtle and I instinctively want to kill it. Mostly due to the fact that they kill me. Yeah, Crash 1's a lot slower than the other 2, mostly because it does not have the slide. And the slide would probably help us go a lot quicker for a lot of ways. Actually, that makes me wonder, has anyone actually modded in the slide or any of the towers into the original Crash 1 game? Or this game? Because I figured it would be a lot harder to put that into the original, but this one shouldn't be that hard. I mean, another good thing about the original Crash games, like all of them. Alright, you can't get a lot of the fucking gems without having the color gems. Like all the boxes in the earlier stages, and actually in quite a bit of stages, without getting the color gems in later stages, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. But yeah, like as I was saying, a good thing about the Crash games is if you're good enough at them, like you don't have to be the best. Like if you're good enough, like about collecting everything, all the Wampas, all the Wampa fruit, all the boxes, like you should have enough lives to die a good amount of times actually, and still be able to go through the game without a game over. I might not be that lucky, but still. Still gotta try. I mean, let's see, considering my fondest memories with the original Crash 1 was a short period of time when one of my brother's girlfriends had a PS1. And I got to borrow it for a week. I bought Crash 1 at a flea market. And then shortly after that, like, they took the PS1 back and I never got to beat it. But after that, I also lost the copy of Crash 1, along with my copy of Crash 2 in CPR. So I never got to... Like, I never got to beat the original Crash 1, which, considering how it is just kind of makes sense to me in the long run. Okay. Considering, like, the major differences and what was difficult about the original Crash 1. But, hey, whatever. So, like, the Insane Trilogy version is the only actual version of the first Crash game that I actually ever beaten, like, at all, let alone with all the gems, because I did go through and beat this game with all the gems and stuff, and got the other ending. So, I did that, but I didn't do it the original, oh shit, hard as balls way, which is never die. The game wants you to never die. For any of the boxes. Oh, and also to save, like, complete pain in the ass. Okay, there's like one box back there that I can't get. So then you need the blue gem, I think? Yeah. But yeah, my history with the Crash games go as following. I played the second one to death. I played the first one a little bit. And the third one I played exclusively on the PlayStation 3. So, I never owned the actual PS1 version of Crash 1 when I was a kid. But, hey, still, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. CTR I love to death, so I'm really excited for the Nitro Fuel remake. That was a boss. Yeah, Papu has no invincibility frames. Oh, and also for that time, like, you just want to have Coco there. I mean, why not? Also, if you see any puns you like, feel free to call them out, because there are a lot of good puns in the Crash series. And I love almost all of them. I say almost all of them because I don't have the fondest memory of Crash from what I played. The Insane Trilogy has made that a bit better, but it's still not the greatest. to me. Like, I still actively dislike the Insane Trilogy. Well, not the Insane Trilogy. I dislike Crash 1 the most. Like, it's still a good game. It's still great. I love it for what it like created and for what it has brought upon the world, aka Crash Bandicoot. But I do dislike it the most, just for all the really hard shit it wants you to do. And the control. Mostly the control. Like, I can get over very, touchy control. But having to get through every stage in the game without a single death just to get one gem. Correction, not one. Like, you have to play through an entire level, at least once, without dying at all, collecting every box in the entire level without a single death, which can be really annoying and aggravating, especially over time. I'm trying to think, did I miss the embryo? Oh, okay. There's a likelihood the second embryo token was where that blue 10 platform was. Yeah, it probably was. I was like, where did I miss the token? Like, I might not be able to do that without the gem. So yeah, you gotta at least play every stage in this game once without dying and getting every box in the level. Now see, that doesn't sound hard, but in practice, it's fairly difficult. The hog levels, though, they haven't changed. I still love them. Like, I don't know why, I always loved the hog levels, even though they never did control the greatest. I've always liked them. Although, if I was playing the original version, these would probably be the most annoying to fucking get the gems on, considering I died there. Like, oh my god, some of this shit will become very precise. I guess what I hate overall about all the animal levels is that certain things become oddly precise when you're, like, not paying attention. Well, I don't have the greatest track record with, but hey, I have to do it anyway. Still though, I do always love the music. I kind of still do wish that there was what they did for the... I think what they're doing for CTR, and I don't know if they did for the Spyro trilogy, because I don't own that yet. I say yet because a part of me wants to get it, but another part of me is like, I never played the original, so I feel kind of bad getting it. But I do want to experience Spyro the Dragon's original game at some point. So, the likelihood of me getting, I think, getting my PSG back and having the money to get the original Spyro games on PSN before the service goes out seems to be not possible, or not likely. So, at some point I'm going to get the Reignited Trilogy for Spyro. And, well, have fun with that. So while that's going on, Crash Bandicoot. The ironic part is, this was the last stage I played when I went to play started playing the Insane Trilogy again. Because, like, the news about CTR kind of got me re-hyped into Crash again. So I started playing the Insane Trilogy again, and I took that chance to start playing through all of Crash 3. In essentially one giant sitting. Getting all of the gems, all of the crystals, all of the time relics. Dear God, the time relics. I went insane a little bit. So there is that. But doing all that, I took a break halfway through, so I didn't do it in one sitting completely. But the break lasted of me doing one level, which is doing some of the time relics for one of my save files for Crash 1, which I went to do this level, and I entirely regretted it. So yeah, that's the thing. This game's time relics are not fun. And again, I don't have that much fun with the time relics in any of the Crash games anyway, so you know. Like, let's be fair here, I didn't completely enjoy the time relics for Crash Wrath of Cortex either. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm fairly certain I never even got the true ending to Wrath of Cortex. Ever. That's for a variety of reasons. Like, Wrath of Cortex. I enjoy the game. It was a good one. It was an okay game. But when I played it, I was neither good enough at platformers nor had the patience to do everything that would ask of me to get the true ending. Hey, Vanessa. So that endeavor was completely null and void, I guess. So, like, that's... Yeah. I never got the true ending for the Wrath of Cortex. But I did enjoy it for what it was. Minus some of the flying stages. But, still. Let's see, I never got to play Nitro Kart. Which I'm a little sad. But I'm happy I'm going to be able to experience in some way, shape, or form. Also, up the creek. So I'm glad for that. Let's see. I played the first Crash Game Boy Advance, which was Huge Adventure or XS. Which honestly, I think extra small works better considering the Game Boy Advance. But the Huge Adventure is nice too. I mean, both give what the damn thing's about. Let's see. I never played the second Game Boy Advance Crash game. So I never played in Train, so I never got to experience that. But I hear those two Game Boy Advance Crash games are good. Let's see. I played the worst of the Spyro and Crash thing. I played Spyro. I played Spyro Orange. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Hey, GoPro. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah. So I played the objective worst out of the two. I mean, it is the greater of two evils. So guess there's that. I played Twin Sanity a lot, considering I rented it like twice. Like I played, oh god, I played Crash Twin Sanity like over the span of 2 weekends, repeatedly, non-stop. And I took the time to get all of the gems in that. And that was an interesting endeavor. I remember nothing from that event except the music. God, I love the music to Twin Sanity. And there is no good reason for that, other than the soundtrack's good. Like, it's just really good. Plants are my enemies. This is nothing new. I didn't play... I'm trying to think what came out after Twin Sanity. Like, let's see. At some point, I did play... I played a lot of Crash Tag Team Racing. I didn't beat it on the PS2. Instead, I beat the PSP version, which I later bought, which I bought more recently on my PS Vita. Like, rip the Vita, wholeheartedly rip the Vita. It deserved a better day. There, let's see. Yeah, like rip the Vita. Let's see. At some point, I did play Crash of the Titans, or Crash of the Titans, or whatever. Whatever the first in the duology that was the Crash Tattoo era, as I'm going to call it, because I don't fucking know how you're supposed to say the name for the game where Crash has tribal tattoos. For 2 reasons, because I remember specifically seeing the title of that game being Crash of the Titans for some fucked up reason, whether it was a typo when I went to rent it as a kid, or my dumbass couldn't read, which I could believe either, really. Or Crash and the Titans. The fucked up part is, though, I don't even remember the commercials for it either. That's the sad part. But yeah, I played in the Crash and the Titans, the Tattoo era. Quite a bit, actually. Like, I think I beat it 3 times, once on the PS2, and like the other 2 on the PSP. And I was a bored child with very little games, and had already beaten Crash, and it had already beaten Daxter a good 1,000 times prior. So my limited amount of games kind of had me play Crash and Titans over and over again. I played the Wii version of Crash Mind Over Mutant, and I never beat that. Like, I never beat Mind Over Mutant due to how long the game is, and I got bored of it, like, I'm gonna say a third of the way in. Because, like, after the desert area, I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing it anymore. So I did that. I don't touch Skylanders, so I never got to play the Skylanders Crash thing that came out at some point. Yeah. And I was just kind of hyped at the end of the day for the Insane Trilogy. Mostly because I got to play Crash 2 again. Also, when I first started playing the Insane Trilogy, I hated it. Like, with every fiber of my being, I hated the Insane Trilogy past, like, ooh. Like, Crash 1 I was okay with. Like, I'm okay with this Crash 1. I'm okay with it. Like, I'm fine with it. I can live with it. It's fine. I don't hate it. Crash 2. Oh god. Like Crash 2 is so ingrained into my mind that the changes to Crash 2, like, however small it is, like, it's really petty. Like, it's a really, really petty hatred. But, like, God, I hated. I absolutely hated the Crash 2 port. 100%. And there is no good reason for that. Because, like, it was a good port. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. Like, at all. There's nothing wrong with it other than, like, the pill-shaped hitbox that I still hate to this very day. But it's, like, all the Insane Trilogy, the consistency throughout it is good. Because, like, you can easily go from the first one to the third one if you want, or go in order, like 1, 2, 3, or go from like 3, 2, 1, with the only major differences being, oh hey, I don't have the slide anymore, or I don't have the tornado spin anymore, so on and so forth. Like shit like that. That's like the only thing you're losing going backwards in the game. Like, at least you don't have to deal with, like, oh shit, I gotta deal with the fact that I can't die in stages when collecting the boxes, or I don't have the box tally counter. Like, that's kind of the things that, like, you would have to deal with for, like, the original Crash one. Another thing that I would like to point out is the small level of, like, control. Because, like, Crash 1 to 2 to 3, they control slightly differently. Specifically 2 and 3. They control very slightly differently. But it's there, kind of. But Crash 1 to 2, or Crash 1 to 3, oh dear God, that is such a drastic change. Going from one to another is taxing. And also I wouldn't be able to do this. Like, if I fucked up in Crash 1, that's it. Run over. We're doomed. We're doomed, people. And this? No. Unless it's a color gem. I'm good. So, yeah. Also, I wasn't paying attention to the fucking screen, so I don't know if this is a color gem level. So, let's hope to God I didn't fuck myself over. Yeah. Let's hope to God I didn't fuck myself over. Oh boy. But yeah. Like, Crash 1 is a weird game to go back to. At least in my opinion. Wait. I never grew up with the original Crash 1. Like, Crash 2 was my shit from the beginning to end. And CTR as well. So, I am over the moon for the remake for CTR. But, Yeah. Crash 1 was never my, like, strong suit. Like, oh! I'm super excited for Crash 1. I'm like, no. No. Oh, dear God, no. I am excited for, though, his music. And if there's anything that Crash 1 will teach you is definitely have confidence in, well, yourself mostly. This game, it's either do or die. Kind of like that, but less, you get to try again, more depth. This is probably a color jump stage, and I majorly fucked it up. This is the one with the color gem, isn't it? This is probably a stage with the color gem, isn't it? Like, I am just utterly terrified. I hope I don't get that. Like, I'm actually kind of afraid now to get to the end of the stage just to find out, oh, hey, guess what? This is a color gem stage. You shouldn't have died at all. So how's everybody's day going? Because mine's going fairly well. That was totally according to plan and not an accident and panic in the slightest. I have no idea what you're talking about. I totally didn't panic on that. Ah, okay. Like, I wish you luck with that, Vanessa. Last two boxes. Alright, moment of truth. This is the moment of truth if the cake is a lie. Hey. The cake is a lie, folks. I fucked up. God damn it. This is why I need to pay attention to the damn level selection. Here we go again. Okay. We gotta do this without a doubt. Dear God, I wish I had someone else here to talk to me while I focus. But I don't want to bug Tails. dealing with something much more harder than that. Supposedly. I say supposedly because... he makes things a lot harder on himself. I need that. I need that. Don't leave that me. I need that. It's like I hear that. Where does it go? Yep, this is gonna happen a lot. Fuck my life. Ah! Well, I'm already gonna be cursed by the fucking color again. So, how's everybody's day going? Because mine has officially gotten a little worse. Resist the urge to smack the box. Resist the urge to smack the box. Like, I know it's hard. I know you want to beat that box to do a bloody pulp. But chill the fuck out. Oh, dear. I just want the color gem. Oh dear God, I'm just... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear God, no. Oh God. I just got images if I was playing the original. Oh no, it would be like this for every stage. I don't want to ever play the original. See, now I'm panicking. That's not good. Okay. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I got plenty of lives. I have plenty of time. Just as long as I don't stream for like several hours. Why you gotta do this to me, Brio? Why you gotta do this to me? I want to cry. Like, I want to legit cry. And it hurts. Okay. Look at that, mask goes. That's not good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that I have 60 lives. I thought it would be like a lot longer into the game where I'd have 60 lives, but then again, collecting everything kind of does that. Oh, no, no. Oh, no! I didn't even know that you could fall there! This is too early for this to be happening, and I'm a little sad, but I'm not surprised in the slightest.
What do we got?
It's not the game's fault either. This is me. This is just me fucking up. Okay. I kind of want to try to get that mask, but I'm not going to. I was gonna say, as long as I'm not stupid, I don't need it. But I might need it. Actually, I'm not curious. How far did I get on my first attempt through this stage without dying? Was it to that metal box? Because if it was, that metal box ruined so many things. Okay. This is what I love about older games. I could just jitter everywhere. Okay, that scared me. I think. Keyword think. I didn't know I could jump there. I think that doesn't count towards my death. I'm not gonna lie though, I still like the sound effect for getting lives in this game. Like just the sound of, give her say you. Yeah. It's like the sound of you, like, I guess, spittoon? Yeah. Like the sound of someone shooting a spittoon. That's the best I can describe that. Also, the only reason I know what that word is Markiplier. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Ah! I was so close! Fuck, I was so close. Oh god. I gimped my own jump. My nose. My snoot. My sniffer. Give me no time, why don't you? Okay, how do I get that? Like, I'm curious, how do I get that mask? Like, maybe I just timed the jump, I guess. Okay. We're here again. Okay, so. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just get the hell out of here. I might end up with 99 lives before the end of this. And I mean the end of this stage, not the end of this game. You know how you're told as a kid to look both ways before crossing the street? That's what I felt like right there. Oh, that's a lot of Wonka fruit. The like the part is, I'm not even paying attention to the Wonka count. I'm just trying to get all the boxes. I'm sorry, my heart just skipped a beat for a moment. I'm sorry. Woo! This game is terrifying me in ways that it really shouldn't. Go, lizard thing, go. Oh, thank the Wumpa gods! That's over. I got the gem. I got the gem. I got 77 lives. We are out of here. Thank God. My arms hurt for some reason. I think I was getting a little too tense. Okay. Jesus.
What have we got?
I don't know why, but it feels like you bounce way too high for the sometimes. You know, ironically, there is like one franchise that I never really played. Like, I think I tried playing one of the Lara Croft games once. Like the original ones, like they're for the PS1 and such on. I think I tried one once, and that was a remake of the second game, I think. Yeah, that... I didn't get far enough. I could not grasp the concept of using multiple buttons at once, or something like that. Then again, I always have trouble with taking my time with logging. Case in point, whenever I play a game at all. Let's see. There was that game. Like, there was that one, like the Tomb Raider 2 or something. One of the fucking Tomb Raiders. There's a remake of it. I know that for sure. But beyond that, let's see. I played the co-op Tomb Raider game with my best bud, Tails. There's that, like, at least. So I played a grand total of 2 Tomb Raider games. But yeah, like, that's it, really. Wait, no, I played the remake. Wait, no, I said original. Shit. But never mind. Yeah, like I played... okay, I played the remake of the PS1 original. And the co-op multiplayer beat 'em up isometric camera kind of one. Temple of Light or something? Yeah, I played that one. I played the reboot thing. Like, so that was a thing. That's it from my knowledge of playing any of the Lara Croft games. I was afraid I was gonna fall off and die. But yeah, like that's my like. That's my experience with, like, the original Tomb Raiders, I guess. Like, I have very little to no to know PS1 games. Like the obvious thing being, I played Crash. I think that was about it, because I mostly grew up on a PS2 and my PS2, a Genesis, and I think mostly PS2. Yeah. And let's see, like after that, I actually like stayed on the Nintendo DS for a while, because my brother gave away the PS2 he had to one of his an ex's little brother. So after that, I kind of like stayed on the DS for a while, like handhelds, like the Game Boy Advance, and DS, and so on and so forth. So that was a thing. Okay, I made that jump. My bad. But yeah, I didn't get a newer console. Well, I didn't get a actual console that hooked to the TV until a Christmas where my brother, instead of getting me the PS3, which is what I asked for, he got me a Xbox 360. And from there, I played games like Alan Wake to at one point I played Modern Warfare 2 like a lot, because I met some friends. Like I met some friends on a game called Castle Miner Z, which is this Minecraft clone with guns. That was like $5. Like I guess you would call it an indie game or shovelware in a way, but yeah. That hog's adorable. But yeah, I met some friends on there who I stopped talking to after a while, where and they convinced me to get Modern Warfare 2. So I did. I did not enjoy it. Well, I enjoyed it for a little bit, and then I kind of grew out of it after my Xbox destroyed the disc for the umpteenth time. Like legit, it was only Modern Warfare 2. My Xbox would take the disc, like take the disc in all normally and shit, right? And then out of legit bumfuck nowhere, when I at some point you would say the disc cannot be read, right? And so with that, I need to stop doing that. Like, so with that, I just stopped playing. I stopped attempting to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And I have not played a Call of Duty game for the multiplayer since. Because I don't generally like the people I met and or dealt with online. Like generally, I don't like doing a lot of things online in a lot of games for a variety of reasons, but mostly because of people. But let's see. But yeah, that was the thing. So for a good while, I didn't play an online game after that. And then I got Left 4 Dead. And Left 4 Dead was fun. Left 4 Dead was a fun experience for me. Like, out of all the games I've ever owned, I would have to say Left 4 Dead is the one I am most grateful to for two reasons. One, it really got me into the FPS genre. Like, I got a bigger love and appreciation for FPS games because of Left 4 Dead. And it got me to play multiplayer games. Like, more often. Like, it's the main reason I would proceed to go on and play games like Borderlands and such. Because, like, the cooperative aspect of Left 4 Dead. Like, I played it alone a lot because I'm a sad child and I had no friends growing up, among other things. But eventually, when I was able to play with friends, or with randos, let's see, I ended up meeting one of my oldest friends, like in both literal age and actual time I know him. Like I met him in a random game of Left 4 Dead one day, and we just decided, hey, let's keep playing together because we had fun. And you know, everything was all hunky-dory. Shit. So we did. And this kept going on until it was essentially routine. It was like, you know what, we're fucking friends. So that happened. See, after a while, we made more friends online. Well, I made more friends online. Some I stopped talking to after a bit. Others, I talked to them for a good while, and then things started slowing down there, and it was like, man, that happened. Eventually, somewhere around the line, we met Tails, and I met him the same way I met Zero, which was through Left 4 Dead. But I think around that time, both me and Zero had Left 4 Dead 2. So we were going back to Left 4 Dead 1 a lot because I think I didn't have the DLCs for Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, I didn't have the DLCs for Left 4 Dead 2, but I did have the DLCs for Left 4 Dead 1. Which I think was fucking 1 map or 2 maps. I think it was 2 maps. And like 1 map was an actual campaign, and the other map was a how do I put this? It was let's see. The other one was a survival map where you gotta fill a generator, essentially. Like forever. Yeah. Like you just gotta like find some gas cans and fill up a generator, survive a couple rounds, and that's it. It was legit just a survival map. But it was okay. It was fun. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I enjoyed it. But it was so small. And like, Left 4 Dead 2 would expand on that, like, greatly and, like, shit. Let's see. So, we met Tails, I think, through playing Dead Air? Or something like that. It was either Dead Air or it was, like, No Mercy. Because me and Zero, we love to play No Mercy a lot. Like, for some ungodly reason. Like, we racked in so many fucking hours for Left 4 Dead, it's not even funny. Like, if I had that game for, if I had Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 from the beginning on Steam, and I still met Zero and Tails through those games, we would have probably over 900 hours on Left 4 Dead 1 alone, and Left 4 Dead 2 would be coming in a very, very close second. Yeah. Gotcha. Like, I'm fairly certain that this isn't a color gem, so we're good. But yeah. Like, that's how I met them. And together we played games like Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5, which, okay, I didn't get Resident Evil 6 until way late to the party. Like, we're talking 360 was on its last legs before, like, the new generation. No. Like, it's been a good 2 to 3 years. Yeah. A good 2 to 3 years since Resident Evil 6 came out, and I was really late to that party. But still, I got to make a good amount of memories with my friends there too. But let's see. After a while, I say things slowed down. Like, we played a lot of games together. We played a lot of games together, things slowed down, and then we each slowly started getting into the new generation. Like, I think I got my PS4 first, and then Tails did. Like, Zero waited until the PlayStation Pro came out. And so, me and Tails kind of racked up some time together. Playing things like Overwatch, and I think that was really about it. Like, maybe we played something else? Like, maybe we did? Like, fuck, I don't remember, because I didn't convince Tails to get Killing Floor 2 until a good amount into... I think after Killing Floor 2 was free for PSN. So that's the thing. Yeah. So with that going on, kind of just played Overwatch since it was kind of like the only game we had, really. And then eventually, like, my other friends I met through high school, we all kind of grouped up on Overwatch for a while, for a very, very long time. And then I started slowly falling out of Overwatch because of all the weird changes they were doing to certain heroes and all that. And just how everything was being dominated by the meta, and it's like, until finally it's like, oh yeah, like, people that are very easily tilted, like, kind of got, like, extremely tilted in, I think, the competitive game, which, albeit, I'll admit, I was doing a terrible job, because I have a very bad habit of being a very reckless fucking player, period. But at the same time, I do try to pull back enough to be able to defend, because I used to play Reinhardt a lot. But, like, there were times where, like, me and the guy that I was partying with, where we would die, and as soon as we come back, the other team died, because, like, I think they went into attack after we did, and something like that, and, like, they died. So, a lot of the times, we were, we weren't alive remotely near the same time. So that was a problem. And but another thing was like as well, while I was like the rare occasions that we were both alive at the same time, like the entire team was alive at the same time, the healers were getting killed like behind my shield because there was someone behind us. And from what I have seen a lot of the time is either no one was there to defend them, or it was legit just me and the healer. But that was on rare occasions anyway, because yeah, I was being a reckless asshole a lot of times. So the healer stopped giving me heals altogether at some points. So that was the thing. But so essentially the team was like split into two, like me and the guy that I was partied with, and then there's the other team of 3 that we started with. And we just that's how the game rolled. So the game essentially went like that the entire set of matches that we had. And then when essentially I was the only tank for the entire game, everyone else had who was either an attacker or defense, because we were defending the last round. I hopped on team chat because this is probably my fault in the beginning anyway, because like I didn't do team chat. I have a habit of not doing team chat because it doesn't tend to matter often. And I asked, in I think what could be considered a rude way, because I asked like, we kind of need a healer. Could someone please become a healer or become a tank so I can become a healer or something like that? And like they started complaining it's like that I need to stop rushing in, which albeit that is true, but I was being a little bit more defensive by the time that like I put into the by the time that we got to our turn to defend. But even so, like they were complaining about me rushing in and how essentially the game's hopeless because of something called the what the fuck is it called? The Bastion ship or something? Yeah, I don't know. Like the pirate ship meta, which is essentially a bastion on the payload with a Reinhardt and a Orisa guarding, and essentially saying it's like it's impossible to get through that. And I was like, eh. And so essentially, I ended up getting into a bitch fight with that for a while. I was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So I stopped playing Overwatch. Slowly but surely, even more, and just generally stopped. I rarely play it now. And like even when some of my friends invite me, like sometimes I just don't join because I just really don't feel like playing Overwatch anymore. But when I do join, it's fun because like we live in the old glory days, and, like still aim somewhat decently. But yeah, like Overwatch kind of got killed for me after that, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done with this. And honestly, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it was partially my fault for not exactly being a team player, but it is what it is. So, like, seeing after that, like, after I stopped playing Overwatch, I got really big into killing floor, which I was already really into, And the sad part is, like, I virtually had no one to play with for a long time. Mostly because the people that I would ask, like, they didn't want to play Killing Floor, which is fine. Like, it's fine in the long run, so I ended up playing a lot of Killing Floor alone. Which, honestly, I've gotten too used to that. Because when I try to play with people when I get a chance, I kind of accidentally abandon them because, like, the way I play Killing Floor is I tend to run a lot. Like, I don't stand in one place. And that's kind of bad because a lot of my friends aren't used to the way that the game goes. Or the way that the game works and how certain things are done. Especially at the beginning when they first got it. Which, again, is fair. And it's my fault because, like, I should have spent the time to give them a bigger idea, but hey, every now and again when we do play together, it's still fun. I still enjoy it. And I still have a general good time playing with them. And overall, it's just nice. Okay, that hitbox actually seems pretty well. Pretty far. But yeah. Yeah. Killing Floor is fun. And I still enjoy it even now. Like, the new guns and maps that they add is nice and and the voice lines are also good. But, yeah. But, like, that has its own issues that come from it. I gotta find a way to dodge that. Yeah. So, let's see, beyond that, like, I got to play a couple rounds of Terraria with him. Cause, like, me and Tails, we love Terraria. So, like, it's a really fun game. Like, it's kind of a game that we got into more because, like, more weapons and shit. Like, and we had a lot more funner with Terraria because Terraria had bosses when Minecraft didn't. And also, I'm getting a little mad at Qualicon, but whatever. But still. Yeah, like, at one point, Minecraft didn't have bosses, so we didn't like it. Because, we felt there was nothing really building up to it, other than like, getting to the end, and even then, that took such a slog to get to. And everything was, like, essentially a lot more harder than Terraria. Because Terraria is like give you constant rewards and constant shit. Because like the more you dig in Terraria, the more like, oh hey, look, I got this. I started getting iron. That gives me like iron stuff. And you can start building shit and get more options and opportunity and so on and so forth. And since it's a 2D game, they can put a lot more stuff in there easily. Yada yada yada. And so we essentially enjoyed playing Terraria a lot. Fuck! Like, I need to find the timing for that one, because that one keeps getting me. But, yeah, like, essentially we play Terraria a lot because of that. So... and so with that, we just kind of... I say we got pretty far in Terraria. Like, we didn't get to, like, the Moon Lord or anything, because I think at this time, this was before the Moon Lord was even in the console versions of Terraria, I think. I could be wrong, but even so, whatever. So, like that was our alternative game when we didn't want to shoot something. So on and so forth. God damn it. I don't know how I did that, but I'm okay with it. Nice. See with that. I don't know, just a lot of games came out. I started playing MMOs with some friends. That didn't like. It's still nice every now and then when we do, but we don't do it as often as we did. So that's a little sad. But still. Like, I finally got to do one thing that I've always wanted to since I was a kid. When I started gaming the first time, like I wanted to have like a group of friends go with me into an MMO, and I can say I did. So, like now I can say I did, and I personally am not that invested into MMOs. But still, what I did play though, I fully enjoyed. So, that's the experience I'm glad I had. And I kind of wish that I, what's the word I'm looking for here? I kind of wish that we kept doing that. But like I'm like I tend to like not enjoy playing an MMO like day after day a lot of the time. Like even though I can easily go play other games day after day. Like for instance a platformer like this. I can play different types of platformers day after day after day. Like, I can do that easily. But then again, that's probably just because it's the genre of game that I grew up with. Like, a lot of the games that I grew up playing were like platformers, like Mario, Sonic, original Crash games, Jak and Daxter, especially. And into, like, Game Boy Advance games. Like, most of my collection most of my collection in the Game Boy Advance was platformers exclusively. And like I got into the Metroid games around I think my first Metroid game was Fusion. In my opinion, no matter what anyone says, Fusion is a good starting point for the Metroid series. Like, yeah, it's not like Super Metroid, but it's still a good game. Like, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah. And I eventually found that I have a love for Metroidvanias, which are ironically just a subgenre to platformers, because like a lot of exploring, a lot of backtracking is involved with Metroidvanias. And like I do enjoy it, even though I don't complete a lot of the Metroidvania games that I do have and play. Like I have never, and I mean never, got to the what you call it, I think it's called the reverse castle. Yeah, I never got to the reverse castle for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And that's my bad. Because I never explored enough to find... I think it's called a secret mirror to reveal the thing controlling Richter Belmont. So, like, I never found that. So I never unlocked the damn thing. Which is sad, but still. What are you gonna do? So though, I did play through, like, getting the bad ending for Symphony of the Night, though. Fairly often, so. I did enjoy it enough to replay it a lot of times, but I never got the true ending to the game. Like, I never went through the reverse castle or anything. So that does suck. But still, I do love the Castlevania, the Metroidvania games a lot, and I have not played as many Castlevania games as I wish I did, but still, I do love the franchise and what it does. It's also probably one of the only vampire-related media things that I enjoy unironically. Like, oddly enough, I watched the original Twilight movie on a dare, and I just never watched any of them after that. Like, at most, I watched reviews that were, like, kind of satiring or full-on, like, reviews and saying how it's weird that, like, this is considered romantic when Edward is actually kind of a creep. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's as far as I got into it. And I fucked this up. But, yeah, vampire media is very hit or miss with me. Like, I enjoy the mythos of vampirism and all that shit, but I can't get into it. Like, there's just something about it that I can't get into, and I have no idea why. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah, I'm a little sad that I never actually managed to get the good ending for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, even though I did play it enough to be able to get the best stats for Alucard once. And, like, to do that, you just gotta, like, beat the intro stage where he plays Richter Belmont first stage. Essentially beat Dracula without taking a single hit. Like, I did that once. Like, I can't do that ever again, because that was pure luck that I didn't get hit at all. And even then, I didn't complete that profile. I accidentally deleted it. So, fucked my life. So yeah, that's a thing. That's kind of like my history with fucking Castlevania right then and there. Although I am supporting the Kickstarter for Bloodstained, which is made by being made by Koji Igarashi, I think his name is. Like, I think he's like the original designer for Symphony of the Night. So, like, and he took over for like the later Castlevania games that were on like Game Boy Advance and DS, which are all Metroidvania games from what I understand. So there's that. But Like, I'm excited for that, considering what I've seen and what little I played of the demo, because I have gotten the Kickstarter demos, but I don't have a decent computer to play them, unfortunately. Which is sad, but still. So, like, that's the thing. I am honestly excited, though, for it, though. Like for Bloodstain. Like, that I'm legit excited for. Also, I have gotten 99 lives. This is a complete accident. Okay, I can't get all of the gems anyway. Good to know. But yeah, like, I'm excited for Bloodstain. It looks good, and so far from what I've seen, everything that's being done for it is actually really cool and really polished and shit. Like, I don't have the worry I had with Mighty Number 9 when it came out, which, albeit I didn't pre-order, so I didn't get to see most of the updates, but from what I've heard leading up to it, there wasn't much. And so far, like, every time they do show something in, like, the update for the development of Bloodstain, it's actually really cool because they're showing us, like all the stuff before it's completely done, like all the, like they're showing us, like, the backgrounds before it's polished and shit, the character models, the lighting engines. Like, it's really cool seeing, like, what's happening. Like what's happening in development over time, because, like, when... Okay, this is a color gem, so I have to try not to die. God damn it. This is actually probably be the last stage I do before I call it here, because we're on the final island already. And the stream's been going on for a while, and I've just kind of been rambling about my past. Like, I can talk about my past in video games, like, for a good while, because I have had a decent number of adventures, in my opinion. Keyword, in my opinion. But yeah, like, so far on that note, like, yeah, like, I find it really interesting, son of a bitch, to see the development of a game, especially when I had a form of input on it, which I think so far, like, the only real thing we had input on so far in my knowledge, because, like, I would consider myself a basic tier supporter, since I think I have only supported the $60 tiers where I get a digital game and maybe a soundtrack. I don't know. Like, I think the digital deluxe edition. That's about it. Oh god. But yeah. So that's really cool, in my opinion. Like, seeing that, like, seeing the game being developed, period, and having, like, remote thing, because, like, as far as I know, the only thing we did that we got a poll for was the poll for kind of, like, the art style of the game, like the shaders mostly. And so far, it looks good. Like, it looks good, and so far the lighting looks good. Like, oh my god, I love the way the game looks, and I love how one of the bosses looks. It's look really cool. So, I'm hyped for Bloodstain. And getting all the updates and seeing the fan art from the Discord is actually really cool too. It's nice knowing I'm not the only one who'd be excited for this, even though I know for a damn good fact that there's like a lot of more people with a lot more memories with the Castlevania games, specifically Metroidvania titles, and Symphony of the Night than I have, and just like seeing their love and passion along with the developers' love and passion towards this game and franchise, it's really nice seeing. Like it's for a better term, it's very nice and comforting to like what's the word I'm looking for here? Mingle in a community that's not completely out to kill each other. Yeah. Like, I'm hyped for Bloodstained, and I hope it gets the love and care that it supports, with also, like, the... Like, I hope it does well, as well. Because, like, I think people will love it. And I hope, like, a lot of people will. It's like, it's really cool! And, like, it's kind of like coming off the, like, coattails of, like, really experienced people. Like, I'm just fucking hyped for it. Like, I'm really hyped for it. And I kind of want to, like, share that hype with people around me, you know? It's like, yeah, I think it's like, oh, it's like you're telling your friends, like, oh, it's cool. Cool games coming out. Like, it's really hard to resist. But I'm rambling. Ironically, the rambling's keeping me sane, so... Is it really a bad thing? Yeah. I'm hyped. We all hyped. Yay, we did it. So, that's the thing. Moving on though. Okay, so I'm going to call this here for now. Hopefully not fuck this up. Yeah. I'll put this here. So, before I run myself ragged and fuck myself over royally continuing this, because we're on the second to last island or the last island? This game isn't that long in retrospect, but hey, I've been rambling for the entire time, so there's that at least. So, yeah. Thank you for those who could join me, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Wow, I died and went insane. And I'm actually really surprised that I got 99 lives. Like, at all. Because I don't consider myself good at Crash 1 at all. I think... I know for a fact Crash 1 is my worst Crash game, but I'm actually really surprised how easily I was able to get to 99 lives. Which is kind of weird, because considering that this game series is compared to the Dark Souls of platformers, which... Worst of all. Again, I truly believe, like, if you do decently, you're not going to get a game over. Like, you don't have to do what I'm doing at all to play this game and enjoy it. Like, you don't have to get the gems at all. You can just, like, play through the stages and you'll be fine. That's it. And along the way, you'll probably get, more than enough lives. Like, you'll get way more than enough lives to warrant, like, for you to not have to get a game over. But if you get a game over, it's alright, it's fine, because this game can be kind of challenging. Like, especially in the later levels. Like, the game can be really challenging and taxing. Which, again, take your time, because this game was made for you to take your time. You know, like, you can go as fast as you want, but still. Either way, yeah, I'm rambling in. Thank y'all for joining. I hope you all enjoyed. And I shall see you all later. Have a good day. And night. And whatever. Later.